YouTube, I guess. So this would be my first one on YouTube. We're going live just to kind of show you some of the goodies that I got. So tonight I'm going to, hello, big old Schmitty. Hello, how are you? Hi guys. Well, I guess I'm about right now. I was going a little early, but was starting most of the t-shirts at 5, I believe. And if anyone has any appetite for any like music media, I've got some things next to me. If not, I'll do it in the show coming. I'm gonna go on at 11:30 too, to kind of clean up anything that I didn't sell tonight. So hello, everyone. I am doing this on Facebook and YouTube. See if we can get some people in here for some good old punk, 90s punk, hardcore, that kind of stuff. Hopefully, other stuff you don't see too much on everyone. So, before we go on, like I said, I'll try to get any requests in. I don't have specifics up, but I do have bands like Converge, some older punk stuff. I got Reagan Youth. I've got a Stooges one here. We have an older, kind of a really rare Misfits one I haven't seen before. And classics, like I've got that old 80s Jimi Hendrix. It is a single stitch shirt, so if anybody is looking for single stitch older stuff. So that I'm just gonna start kind of running through things. Stuff in the back. We have the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, the Reagan Youth. I'm from Chicago, so I don't have that Naked Raygun for sale, but this one. So, but anyways, so we're gonna get started here in a few. And if you are looking for anything specific, tonight I'm running mostly 90s, early 2000s indie rock and punk and hardcore. So I think there's a couple, like, I don't know, maybe one or two classic rocks in there. So I think I am going to, should I promote you guys? Let's see. Okay. Hopefully we'll have some more people coming in and then I can start running things. Yeah, so I'm excited. Excited. So, hello. I was just mentioning, hi, Zach. Tonight's going to be mainly 90s to early 2000s hardcore and punk, and indie rock. So I'm just gonna start with this pile here, go through most of the shirts start at 5. Some of the ones that are featured, the old Misfits, the old single stitch Jimi Hendrix, I can kind of get down, and if you want to look at something, let me know. So let's just start running stuff. And if I do have some music memorabilia and CDs, a few records and stuff like that I'm just kind of $3. So, all right, let's start going and see if we can get some people's in here. We got this. This is a large, kind of looks like an extra large. It's a tour shirt, 2016 Matsuya. I do have a little present that goes with these. I have some what do you call it? Some pins that go with this. So why is this interesting? Okay, so we're gonna start auction. We're gonna go 20-second start auction. This is a large Matsuya. You can't see if you hold it up. This is a large. It's going for $5 right now. I should take that time down too. Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving. All right. What? Okay. We're gonna just start over. Okay. We're gonna start the auction. I wish it would say about 15 seconds. Okay. We're starting the auction now. You got this older SoFly t-shirt, extra large, $5 running now. $5 running now for the SoFly t-shirt. Oh, thank you. This is a smaller one. This is a medium. Looks like it's kind of wide. So this is a wide medium, and this is a behemoth shirt. Starting now. This is a medium. It is a medium, kind of a boxy medium, probably a large on a girl. So we're starting now, $5. $5. Welcome in. Most of the t-shirts I'm running will be $5. We're just going to run through a bunch. Most are going to be hardcore, punk rock, and indie rock. So just let me know. I've got some older things up here. I've got some single stitch, and I got some other stuff going on up here. So misfits, that kind of thing. If you're interested, if you're looking for something special. Okay, thank you. Start auction. We're gonna run this medium. It's more like a large. This is that Incubus 420 shirt. This is a pretty cool shirt. $5, great steal on this one. $5, can't get it anywhere else. $5. This is an older punk shirt. This is a large. Yeah, this would be a large. So this is a large. $5 start. It's running now. This is an old Anti-Flag shirt. An old punk shirt. Anti-Flag starting now, $5. I'm just going to run through a bunch of shirts for $5. Great deals. Most of these I probably paid, we pay up to 30 more. This is a small, this is an old, this is the 90s shirt. It used to be mine. This is a punk rock band, and it's kind of a raglan. It's a medium. It's Amberetta. The shirts is cool. The band was good. So $5 for the old 90s punk rock band shirt. Thank you for looking. Thanks for anyone coming in. Let's see. We've got here. This is a medium. Looks more like a large. This is a ghost shirt. We're going to start the auction at $5. Like I said, I probably spent $25 to $30 on most of these. So I'm just running because I want to get some new inventory. So $5, good bet for the ghost shirt. That one looked more like a large to me. This one's the smaller one of the ghost shirts, which is funny because this says a large. But this is ghost shirt. It's more colorful. We're started at $5 and it's running now. $5 for the ghost band tee. Most of these are going to be punk, metal, hardcore, and indie rock. If you're into good stuff, good shit. This is kind of an old obscure band, but a good band nonetheless. This is a medium, but it's definitely a large. This is an old Kraftwerk shirt. So this is Kraftwerk. Cool shirt. You don't really see many Kraftwerk band shirts around, so this is kind of a good one to pick up. At $5, you can get steals. I should have on where you don't pay any more than $9. So at these prices, just pack a box up. This band is awesome, and it is a extra large. Cool design on it. This is an indie rock band. Great band. Can't grab this great steal for $5. $5. We're running through these. If you're interested, if you think you're looking for anything special, let me know. Thank you for looking. This is another kind of classic indie. This is a medium. This is Blue October. It is a band. It is a tour shirt, 2020. If you're online and you're looking at and you see anything that you're interested in, there should be a link over into Whatnot, or you can just message me and about the shirt that you're looking for, and then we can get it for you, see if we can get it up for you. So this is a Blue October. It is a tour shirt from 2020. This is kind of cool. Like I said, most of the shirts I have tonight, they're not your common ones. So if you're interested in finding some cool old indie rock shirts, I got them here, and they're good prices. You can't go to the thrift store and get them for cheaper than $5. This t-shirt, this has got a really cool graphic on it. This is one of the members. It's Curse McKay, and it's one of the members of that was in I believe not Nine Inch Nails. Oh, one of the old industrial bands. So this is just got a cool image on it. It says Chris McKay. This is like a solo project that he did, but good music nonetheless. So like I said, you're not gonna find these at most of. They're just kind of cool, obscure band to use. And only $5 going through them. Okay, this one, indie rock band. This is from the tour. What tour? What year is this? I think this was I don't know. What did I have on it? Tour. I used to sell them at a shop. So I believe this was, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago, I think. So this is Ajar, or Ajar, AJR. It's cool shirt. It's cool. What do you call it? It's a tour shirt. So not easy to find. If you like this band, $5, good price for it. Like I said, this is a tour shirt, so not easy to find this if you like this band. It's kind of a cool shirt. This would be a extra large or a large. This is a large jar, a jar. Just let me know. I am in Texas, and we're having lots of weird weather. Probably everybody's, right? This is a self-explanatory. This is a 1X if you're looking for a bigger size at a good price. Here's a Nirvana shirt. Nice and clean white Nirvana shirt. It's just kind of your basic. Everyone needs a Nirvana shirt. This is a 1X. 1X, $5. It does have a little like, I don't know if it's pulling or anything, but it maybe like a little fray or something, but it's good distress. It's good distress. So 1X on the Nirvana shirt, nice and clean shirt. Only $5. $5 for the 1X Nirvana shirt. 1X, nice big clean shirt. Okay, let's go. we're going to run through. Man, I'm doing good. I'm running fast. If you come in, hello. Let's see. I'm running hardcore bands, 90s alternative, punk and hardcore, indie rock. So I do have some shirts that aren't in the shop that if you want to take a look at. I have the 80s single stitch Jimi Hendrix. I've got a single stitch Misfits that the image you can't find anywhere. So if you know what it is, let me know. I think it's got to be a bootleg, but it's an older bootleg. We've got some good stuff. I got a nice Yeah shirt, good colors. I have some Beastie Boys, and I've got some stuff that will be later if you want me to show you that's not on the $5 sale. I also have some music memorabilia, some posters, some CD box sets, some signatures, some, I don't know, just some stuff like that. I probably will show those off in the second show that I have going on tonight at 11 something. So I'm gonna keep going. Come on, guys, step in here. $5. These shirts. Not, you can't find it. The Hot Topic. This is an older Rammstein shirt. This is a small. For a woman, it would probably be at least a medium, almost a large in some cases. So this is a steal at $5. Running it now. This is I would say a medium, guys, and a large women's Rammstein. Only $5. Hey, thanks for the hearts. Whoever's sending me hearts. Thank you. This is only like my second t-shirt show, so I'm a little stuffy, so excuse that. But we've got this one. Like I said, I'm going to run through these $5 shirts, and then I can show you some of the higher price, the more collector shirts. These are collectors too. It just depends on it's just how long I've had them. So this is Little Uzi Vert. Little Uzi Vert. My nephew had to tell me that. I got this for him. He didn't want it. It's a size, I don't know. It looks like a large. Looks like a large to me, so $5. And you should have shipping. I have discounted shipping. So you can pack a box and you won't pay over $9.21. So Little Uzi Vert t-shirt. And let's see, salty Pop-Tarts. I like that. Oh, look, it's a food. You got Pop-Tarts and then white bread guy or girl. All right, this is another one, just your basic standard. Everyone needs a Cure shirt. 2023. So it's your basic. I mean, you can't go wrong at $5. So $5 for a nice standard Cure shirt, 2023. It's just nice, clean, no holes. No holes, no rips, no stains. Just a good thing to have in your closet. There you go. And like I said, if you miss something, just let me know. This is not a BNT, but I love this shirt. But I can't get that, or I don't know how to get the what do you call it? The little, it's got some little grease stains on the top, but otherwise, if it didn't have the grease stains, the shirt would be awesome. It's a single stitch old Puma shirt, $5 to steal. $5 old Puma single stitch, old vintage Puma shirt. I love this image though. It's so cool. Single stitch, if that matters, if that's still a big issue for you guys. This is single stitch. The Misfits. Yeah, I've got a cool Misfits shirt. That one up there. and I don't know where. Do you want to take a look at it, baby Milo? Please. Yes, sir. Oh, let me spill everything. Ugh. I think I sound worse than I feel. But okay, so this I found, and I tried to research this, and I have not seen, I don't believe they never produced this shirt. This is a vintage Bay Island tag. It is a very, very cool Misfits image of the tape. It is not single stitch, if that matters. With the sleeves were, oh no, that's not. But I think, I mean, this has got to be uber rare because I ain't seen another one. So this would be a size large. And I did notice when I was putting it up there that there is a one little, see that? I don't know if you guys see it. It's like a little pinhole right there. So pinhole. So I was hoping to get, I know I'm meant to pay it. I was hoping to get 100 for it. And I think that's pretty reasonable since some of these, but if you know where this shirt came from, let me know. I've never, like I said, I searched the images and everything. I can't find it anywhere. But this is a large, so you can wear it. But if you're a collector, I think this is a really good one. Like I said, I've seen a lot of t-shirts and I haven't seen this one. Jesse, Texas. Hi, Jesse, Texas. I'm in Texas too. And we're going through some hardcore, punk, indie rock, that kind of stuff. And I'm just kind of running through right now. I'm doing a really good deal at $5. $5 for a shirt. You know, you can't get that at the thrift store anymore. And I have some other, like some single stitch if you're looking for like vintage. I've got 80s vintage here with the Jimi Hendrix. I've got some older collectible stuff. Naked Ray Gun, the Yeah Yeahs. Oh, some older Beastie Boys. If you like hardcore stuff, I've got Converge, and a bunch of others. So let's see. I don't know. I took this off the hanger. I was just leaving them on the hanger. Okay, we're gonna get back into it. This is gonna be another tour shirt. This is about 5 years old. So this is from when they played here in Austin. So in Austin area, this is the Arctic Monkeys. This is a large, I believe. What's a large? Kind of extra large, maybe? Nah, well, I don't know. Depends on the size. I do have a tape measure. If you need me to measure anything, let me know. If you need a measurement, this is kind of a big large. So this is a Tour Arctic Monkeys shirt starting at $5. Resellers could jump on these shirts. I just want to get some new inventory, so I'm just kind of trying to wholesale some of this stuff. So okay, Arctic Monkeys. I did have a really cool Puma. Oh, here's the yes. If you like old school punk, I've got some Stooges and some Reagan Youth. If you're interested in that sort of thing. This is, I don't know what year this is. I'm sure it's recent. Probably 2021. So 2021. This is an extra large. Man, you guys should be jumping on this stuff. You can even sell them yourself. This is a double-sided slip knot, only $5 for X, and it's an extra large. And it's two-sided. Only $5 for the Slipknot shirt. Double-sided Slipknot, $5. Can't beat it. We're going $5 on all of these. Indie rock, hardcore metal. Like I said, these are good staples. This was my daughter's My Chemical Romance shirt. This one has some any 80s, 90s punk grut. Yeah, I have yes, I have 90s punk. I have that Anti-Flag shirt. I've got this. This is more in 80s. I think I don't know if they put anything out, but I've got this Reagan Youth shirt. Is punk. We've got Naked Reagan still is playing, and they're from. I used to see them in the 90s. Um, punk. If you could name me some bands, then I could. Let me think, because I've just got so many around me. I've got the. I'm trying to think of like more of that era punk. Um, but yeah, we've got the Misfit shirt, which is if you want to pay, um, if you want like a more of a collector shirt, or if you just want to go through with the $5 band tees, I can kind of run through some of these. This was my daughter's. This is would be, I would consider like a ladies large, a men's medium. This is a pretty decent tee. It has some bleach on it, but $5. You guys are missing out. I'm doing some steals and deals here. $5 for the My Chemical Romance shirt. And the shipping, if for whatever reason the shipping is coming up like weird, I'll fix it. And my arms are numb from hanging out there. I'll fix the shipping because, like I said, I'm trying to get you guys a box so you can fill a box for $9.21. And let's see, I'm trying to get some of these shirts in the picture. We got this old Stooges shirt up here. There's a Stooges. There's, like I said, I've got the Naked Reagan. Here's some emo. This is a medium. I think this would be more like a women's large. $5. And we're doing sudden death, $5 on these shirts. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Taking Back Sunday. Taking Back Sunday. This would be a large woman's, medium men's, I believe. And you see you got the sleeves on it. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ashley. Sludge trucks. Punk stuff. Garage in a large, punk garage. I think all my punk stuff is large. I don't know if you're still around, but this is an artist. If you know, you know, kind of thing. This was a tour. Like I said, starting everything, we're just doing sudden death, $5. This is a medium. It's a medium, but it would be definitely a women's large. And it's a tour shirt, so this is kind of a rare shirt. Okay, let's see. Anyone? So this is a Mac Miller shirt. This I think would be this kind of the similar. This is more like a men's medium, women's large. $5 on the Mac Miller shirt. Only $5 for the Mac Miller shirt. And this would be a men's medium, a women's large for sure, because this is pretty big. If you need anything measured, just let me know. Let me know. I'm trying to see who's still with me. Okay, this one, I thought this one sold. It looks like it didn't, so I hope. This is a really clean sweatshirt. This is a Bieber sweatshirt. I don't know where I picked this up from. Oh, I know, because I thought it was the band Peaches and not. So it says Peaches. I thought this was the band Peaches. It wasn't. So, but I thought they sold. It didn't. Any smaller vintage radios, ones that play cassettes. Radios, no. I have tapes though. So if you wanted tapes or music or posters, that kind of stuff, the this is a size large, I believe. Oh, this is a medium, but it definitely is. It's it's definitely snuggy. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely would give you room and give you some room in it. I was only gonna ask $5 for it. So if you want me to run it, like I said, this is I could measure it, but I'm like an extra large and look, I could put this thing on. It would just be a little snuggy. But what size do you usually wear, Kaylee? Or Kaylee May? What size do you usually wear on this? I'm just gonna go ahead and run this. This is a really clean Justin Bieber peaches sweatshirt. Really cool image on it. Like I said, it's really clean. I'm just if there's any dirt on it, it's because I've been lugging it around everywhere. This says it would be a men's medium and a women's large is what I've got. A men's medium, women's large sweatshirt, $5. $5, and I'm trying to get you guys fill you up some boxes of good stuff for only $5 a shirt. I keep trying to see if it started. Did I start the auction? I don't even know. Did I run this? I don't even know. I ran all of these shirts because I'm cruising, guys. I'm cruising because I wanted to make sure I had time to get you guys into the some of the rare items I have. But I don't know if Kaylee's still in here. Kaylee May. This would be a large in women's. This is a large in women's. Only $5. Crystal, hello. I've got some basic tees and sweatshirts, and then I've got some rare stuff if you're interested, but we're running through the basics for only $5. You can't beat it. And I've got a good run on the shipping. This is just, a later nice fade Nirvana shirt, nice and comfy Nirvana. Nothing, it's just a copy, but it's a nice fade on it. $5. You can't buy them anywhere else. Can't get it at the thrift store. So, and I got discount shipping too. So this is a large, nice fade Nirvana shirt for only $5. $5 for the faded large Nirvana. Whoop. Okay, I'm guided on like 15 seconds, so we can kind of move you through. Let's see what else I got here. I wanted to run these because I've got special on shirts, $5 for the shirts. Great buys for these. None of them are, I'm not running any like cartoons or, what do you call it? Sports shirts. These are all good band tees. This one isn't a liquid blue. It's a 2X. It's a really cool shirt. I don't think it's ever been worn. It's got a nice, good vibe to it. It is a Jimi Hendrix shirt, but it's a nice big shirt. It's good over your swimsuits and stuff. Only $5. This shirt cost me 30, guys. $5 for the band tee. This is a liquid blue shirt, size 2X. 2X liquid blue. Only $5. Woo. Okay. All right. Tootie, Sorsky, Crystal, Robo. What size was that? Okay, Kaylee, I think you left me. Let's see. I've got some some other stuff that I was gonna run, but I'm gonna start more at 10. I've got a really cool Peter Murphy shirt. If y'all know, you know. It's just I love Peter Murphy. Cuts You Up is one of my top 5 songs. Cuts You Up. Peter Murphy. If you guys want to go a little the heavier route, we've got this is a large. This just got from the show, I think. Meshuggah. Cool shirt. These will be running if any of these sound good to you. We've got a My Bloody Valentine Loveless shirt. These will be starting at the $10. If anyone wants to see the really rare Misfit shirt, I can pull that out. I've got a $5. This shirt, Melanie Martinez. It's a tour shirt. This is from, oh, I don't remember what year. 2024. Oh, I guess that's God, it seemed like it was older than that. I got a 2024 tour shirt, and it is Melanie Martinez, $5, extra large. Extra large Melanie Martinez shirt. Okay, thank you for looking. Oh, I got dog hair on it. My dog's a shitty dog. All right, I think I lost everybody again. If you are, let's see, if you are in the Facebook or the, what's the other one, YouTube. If you're in YouTube land or Facebook land, and you have liked anything that you saw, you can reach out to me and I can ship it to you. Shipping, we could go through Whatnot, very reasonable. Usually probably costs about $4 to $5 for a single t-shirt. If you wanted to pack the box with some of these deals on the t-shirts, the $5 t-shirts, we can pack a priority large box, and it'll only be $9 for shipping. So that's what I was trying to, that's the way to go, you know. I'm gonna run this shirt. It is not a band shirt, but it is a cool shirt. This is a Creep Show shirt. One of the only ones I don't have that's non-band related. The Creep Show shirt. And we're gonna start the auction now. This is a large Creep Show shirt, only $5. $5. Everyone, get your bids in. $5. Creep Show large. I don't have the computer up to see if there's anybody mentioning anything on the Facebook. But hello, Dale. How are you tonight? We're just running. I'm running good deals on these $5 shirts. They're t-shirts you can't get for less than 30. So just trying to clear out some inventory. If you're interested in a certain genre, I'm doing hardcore, indie rock, punk bands, and from like the 90s, 2000s. There's some 80s. I've got a Single Stitch 80s, Jimi Hendrix up there. That's super dope. This one, I also have an older Misfit shirt that I don't see anywhere else. So, and we got some, if you're into punk or hardcore, I've got some Reagan Youth, Stooges, hardcore, Converge, Mastodon, stuff like that. So just let me know. Just let me know what you all into. What do you think, Bear? Think I'm selling good? Am I doing good? Okay. Thought so. He likes me. My dog likes me. I thought I put. Let me get that. Maybe I should put some in the store. How you doing, Bear? I need a drink. Okay. This is when you go, man, I could use a raid right now. That would be good. Oh, I forgot I put that on them. Hey, welcome in. Just going through some $5 steals. If you like some punk, indie rock, 2000s, 90s, that sort of thing. Okay. Maybe I'll start running some of these. Okay, I'm going to start running some of these records and tapes. All right, there's good. I should invite Wade. I've got this Bee Gees record. We've got, this is a George Carlin record. This is a double record from, I believe his name is Drake. These are just some records I just acquired. This is, I think, supposed to be a double album, but it's just on blue vinyl. Some blue vinyl here. Then this is a Alice Cooper record, but I don't have the cover. I have an old Santana poster. I'm assuming it was supposed to be in the record. So that's this. I don't want to open the whole thing up, but it is, like I said, I believe it's supposed to be in a Santana record. It was, there's no date on it. Huh. There's no date, just a big old poster. So if I trying to find anybody that likes some old music memorabilia to do on the 11th hour of this show. So I'm going to do t-shirts and then go through some of this music memorabilia. This is a guitar book, Simon and Garfunkel, if you play guitar and you're into some old folk music or old folks music. This is a fireside sing-along with Mitch. I don't know who Mitch is, but he's got some songs to sing. I don't know what year this is either. 150, pretty cheap. Here's some, I guess I'm going through some music memorabilia. This is an Eric Clapton, I don't know, something for if you like Eric Clapton. Just a collector's thing, I believe. This is cool because this is, I think, the piano, St. Elsewhere. St. Elsewhere. Is it St. Elsewhere? No, St. Elmo's Fire. What is St. Elsewhere? I don't know, but I've got piano music for it if anyone wants piano music for St. Elsewhere. So we've got piano music for some 90s pop. This might even be the 80s. This is Stevie Wonder, Part-Time Lover music. We've got, this is cool, piano, vocal, and guitar for Linda Ronstadt. Just some old music. I got some, this one. This is just something fun to have. Nothing. It's, the binding is a little rough. A little old Rolling Stone from 84, an 84 Rolling Stone. This I really like. I should keep this and frame it. This is, I love this poster. I love this movie. I love her. This is Breakfast at Tiffany's, Moon River. And so, I don't know, I might keep that one. This is let's see, this is just a flat from, I think, the 90s. I don't know what record this is. This might be older. This is a flat advertisement for REM. So this is just a flat from REM. It's a cool collector's piece, though. You know, if you like posters on your wall. I did acquire some collector's Taylor Swift pieces. The t-shirts are all punk, hardcore, and indie music, alternative, but I did acquire some Taylor Swift. I guess these are just decorations for your wall. So I'm going through some of the stuff that I'll have available at the later show at 11:30. So this is, I've got two of these. We've got two. These are just decorations for your Taylor Swift fans. I've got, let's see what else we've got in here. We've got a old Pink Floyd The Wall VHS tape. Pink Floyd The Wall there. I also have it because someone really liked it. I also have it. Maybe I'll sell these together on the later show. So if you like music memorabilia, come by at the later show. If you like anything you see, come by the later show at 11:30, 11:15. I don't know, whatever it says on there. Got some Pink Floyd The Wall. We got The Cure. This is Pornography, Disintegration, Blood Flowers, live in Berlin. Oh, sweet. Disintegration. Yes, please. You've got two discs in this. So you're getting 2 discs for the price of one. Here. So that'll be on the show at 11. I've got this Daryl Hall and John Oates little 4-pack. If you like some classic rock. I think this would probably be mostly 80s. But a little collector's piece here. This is just a movie. What? This is a Death Note. I'll throw that up there on the 11 o'clock hour. Then I got some CDs. Somebody was asking about music memorabilia, and I should have tagged her, but I don't. So I have this Erasure. This is Erasure album, and it is signed. This is from 2007. And someone was asking for some music memorabilia. So I do have a couple things that are signed. So this is kind of a cool piece. More music memorabilia. This is interesting because this is an Ozzy CD. And it has a poster with it. If you're coming in, I'm just going through some of the music memorabilia. I'm going to go through and sell at my next show at 11 tonight. This is just, so I've just been kind of going through some of those. I have $5 tees. Lots of really great stuff you don't find many of. Doing kind of a wholesale on $5 band tees from punk, hardcore, metal, indie rock. Yeah is here. So just let me know. I have some older stuff that we can take a look at. Like I said, I'm just looking through some of this music memorabilia that I have. Some tapes, some movie box sets. This is kind of cool. This is a CD and a DVD of Dashboard Confessional. That's fun. So you get the CD and the DVD. I guess it's all in one, huh? CD and DVD. So it looks like Dashboard Confessional. There you go. These are kind of fun. These are old tapes. This is an old Elton John tape. These are clean. Got some old tapes here. We got Elvis. I've got an Elvis 7-inch. No, yeah, I've got an Elvis 7-inch and I've got an Elvis a Beatles guy. This is another signed CD. Leland autographed. If anybody is interested in that. This is another signed one. I don't know who this is, but she signed it. Linda Eder, something like that. We've got some tapes. We've got Madonna. This is I think this was 85, if I can remember correctly. 1984. This is 84. It's in really good condition. If you are starting to collect some old tapes, I know someone was asking if I had a radio or a cassette player, which I don't. I've got a James Blunt CD here. I've got these I bought because I thought they would be cool. I had a Bob Marley shirt, but I've got some Bob Marley CDs here. Yep, Barb Marley. All the all the posters and they're all in perfect shape too. So let's see what else fun stuff we have in here. We got Bob Dylan to go with the. Oh, I don't have the Bob Dylan shirt anymore. We got some Slipknot CDs. I'll put in a bundle if anybody buys that Slipknot shirt. This is Volume 3, Subliminal Verses. So this one, and then we have this other one, which is the Iowa Classic. So I've got 2 CDs I'll throw in. If anybody buys the t-shirt. I still want to find out about this Ozzy Osbourne, Geezer Butler, Zakk Wylde, because this looks like it's got to be when he first put the band together, like Ozzy Osbourne band. Just say Ozzy. This has got to be. It's only got 4. Oh, it's on OAAD. This was 986, 90. Records 86. Something like that. I don't know. It's interesting though, because it's got this poster in it. Shot in the Dark, Tattooed Dancers, Sweet Leaf, and War Pigs. 1990. Miracle Man, Bloodbath in Paradise. I think it is. Oh, it's like the stuff scraped off it. It looks like it'll still play. I gotta check it out. So actually, I might keep this one because it's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. I'm just going through some music memorabilia that I'm gonna be showing at the next show I'm doing tonight at 11, which is more like music memorabilia. I've got some autograph stuff. I've got some Cure and Taylor Swift decorations, promotional stuff. I have, but I've gone through, was doing the $5 t-shirts if you're looking for any punk, hardcore, I keep saying this like 20 times tonight, punk, hardcore, indie rock. I have some older stuff. So more like if you're looking for a collector's piece in a certain band, I can let you know. I've got a couple 80s pieces with single stitched. Besides that, I didn't put many pictures in the thing because I was just going to run through them. So ATWTMV, I am Tootie. Hello. Hi, guys. I'm going through some music memorabilia and items and was just wondering if you'd be interested in me flipping through these $5 band tees. I'll put together a cheap shipping and you'll be the talk of the town because these are pretty good rare pieces of punk, metal, hardcore, and indie rock. So if you're interested in me running some of these tees or you have a band that you are looking for specifically, let me know because we've got a little bit of everything. And if you are interested in like more collectibles, like records, posters, CDs, movies, VHS of music memorabilia, check me out at the 11th hour, next show. So, but I'm glad to have you guys here and I'll run a couple of shirts if you're interested. Well, these are only $5. You can't beat them. What time zone are you in? I am in the central time zone. I'm in Austin, Texas area. So, Pearly Baker. Sweet, me too. No problem. Yeah, like I said, I'm running some cool stuff. So if you guys are interested, we're gonna start running some $5 tees. You can't beat it. This is the only one I have that's not a band tee, but I love this shirt. This is a Creepshow shirt. It's in perfect condition. It is a large and it's only $5. So this large Creepshow shirt, if you have a little, a little creepy tinge to you, or you like Halloween a lot, this is a shirt for you. Creepshow large size. $5. No problem. Anyone into Melanie Martinez? My daughter liked her when she first came out, and then now she doesn't. So this t-shirt is a tour t-shirt. So this t-shirt costs a lot of money, but it could be yours for only $5. $5 for the Melanie Martinez shirt. I'm sure there's some girl around that would love this. This is a tour shirt. This shirt probably costs $50. So only $5. Melanie Martinez. And that was an extra large. So that's a nice big one. This is another big one. Oh, cool. Spooky Nurse. Spooky Nurse, I just showed something spooky. If we need large sizes, I've got a liquid blue shirt here. This is a cool design. This is like brand new. This is a liquid blue, so they're quality t-shirts. I think it's on the sleeve. No, not on the sleeve. But this is just a classic, kind of a classic rock shirt. This is a big 2X, I believe. 2X shirt, so if you want something to sleep in, something nice and cozy, got some nice colors in there. This would be a nice bathing suit cover up. So only $5. Thank you very much. I'm looking for a raid. It's what I'm looking for, guys. All right, so we got a classic. Everyone needs a classic. Just like back in the day, everyone needed a Beatles shirt or something because it was just like, well, now you need a Nirvana shirt in your closet and you don't want to pay retail and you want something that's nice and worn in. This has a really nice fade to it and you can get it here. This is a large Nirvana shirt with a nice fade, looks nice and broken in, and only $5. Nice Nirvana, broken in, nice fade shirt, $5. This is like, when you need some white socks, you need a Nirvana shirt in your wardrobe. $5. Thank you for the bid. Well, thank you very much. That makes my day. I did have shipping on these. I should have a box where you can fill it for only $9. So, and that's a large, what do you call it, priority box. So you won't pay any more than that. So if you do find any more shirts you want to throw in there for $5, your shipping will be nice and cheap. So I've still got this one. This is this would be a large for a woman. This would be a medium for a man. And this is peaches, but this is a Justin Bieber sweatshirt. It's nice and clean, nice graphic. So only $5 only $5 for this one. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the nice, this would be a large for a woman. Nice Justin Bieber, nice quality sweatshirt. This is really, really good quality. You can see it's nice and clean. Sorry, can't hold it up. This is a Justin Bieber sweatshirt, only $5. Only $5 for the Biebs. I can't see it from a distance. I'm like trying to hold it up and see. This is a peaches sweatshirt. I've got it if anybody needs it. Okay, what about Kiss shirts? I do have a Kiss shirt. I was like, oh my God, Presidents of the United States because I'm old. No, I'm right. I love that. Peaches, yeah. To be honest, Pearly Baker, the reason I bought this was because there's like this alternative, like, band called Peaches. So I thought it was them. And then I realized when I got home it was a Justin Bieber and I was like, oh. So I have a really great Kiss shirt. And but it's I can't do it for 5 though. But I love this Kiss shirt because it's got long sleeves and it's nice, big, and cozy. It is the perfect amount of fade. It's worn in perfectly. There's no holes. It is a tour shirt. There's no holes or it's a 2019, but it's just a great shirt. And like I said, I love that it's a long sleeve. You don't get the long sleeves too often. So this is the Kiss shirt that I have if you're interested in it. The stuff that I show you, go ahead and make me an offer. So that's easy. I'm just kind of going through some of the regular. I do have some of the more collector's pieces that are kind of around to me. If you have anything, if you'd like to look at those. Otherwise, let me show you some good deals and steals. This is a Mac Miller shirt. This is medium. It looks like it'd be a large for a woman. But so this is an old Mac Miller shirt. My nephew said that people still like Mac Miller. So I said, well, then I'll still sell it because, my nephew. But this would be a medium. This is a medium for a guy. This would definitely be a large for a woman. Here's a Mac Miller shirt for $5. This is nice and soft too. Man, I can't wear t-shirts that if they have any more of that polyester in them because they just ugh. So here's a nice worn in emo shirt. This has got a good comp on but this is Taking Back Sunday. So we got a nice this would be fun for the summer. This reminds me like 80s, kind of 80s. This Taking Back Sunday shirt retails about 35 right now. So you can get a steal with this if you know anybody that is interested. Taking Back Sunday, nice soft t-shirt. This would be a large for a woman. This would be about, I would say, medium for a guy. Yeah, Taking Back Sunday is good music. Most of the stuff, I have to say, like, I usually don't buy shirts. I mean, there's obviously exceptions, but I don't buy shirts if I don't like the music. And I was brought up in the 80s and the 90s, like alternative, 120 minutes kind of thing. So anything I would live and die by 120 minutes because then I saw like these great bands. I learned about the Sundays from them. I learned about that movie or that song EMF. You're Unbelievable. That came on and it drive everybody crazy, but it was such a good was such a fun song. So I learned music by then, and then I was involved in like the punk scene in Chicago. So I was like, so that's why I have this. I don't know if you ever heard of Peter Murphy, but Peter Murphy does a song, Cut You Up, which is one of my top 5 favorite songs. And I have this really cool Peter Murphy shirt. It has its front and back, but I just love it. It's just such a great shirt. It's on a cool tag. Like I said, this is medium, but this is definitely more of a women's large because I wear it. And I'm not a medium. But yeah, let's see. I saw Concrete Blonde. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was mentioning to someone last time because it seems like I'm attracting that where I thought I was gonna be more of like getting the guys, the older guys that were into like hardcore and that. It seems like I'm getting the women that were like us that liked the Sundays and Concrete Blonde and Lush and all of those. So I'm thinking, hey, I should just fall right into it because I could totally sell some of that. I'd love to find a Concrete Blonde shirt. The bad thing is about I have it's in the garage. I have a really great garbage shirt that's from 2005. That's a great shirt. And then but I realized that I don't have a lot of women fronted bands. I have this Yeah Yeah Yeahs one she's amazing. And then I have a couple shirts from churches, which is great. So churches, a lot of people don't have churches in their stacks of shirts. So I'm trying to kind of curate them a little bit because I'm I know the music that I want to like the bands I want to sell, and so I kind of want to attract that people that just love music and they know what they they really appreciate it because I don't fit into that like t-shirt bro thing, but I've been doing this like forever. So I figure this is my second show on Whatnot. So, well, my second t-shirt show on Whatnot. So I appreciate everyone. Y- Yeah, I'm really glad that they got that we're out of the just because it's single stitch buy it because that like I don't understand. I would never wear a t-shirt, a band shirt that I don't know or like, so that's why. But somebody was asking, I've got this, speaking of pants, got this, but I am going to do for everyone, anyone that's interested, I am going to start doing where I'll do Mondays are my t-shirt days, and I'm going to start getting those, start filling up those women rockers, um, I gotta find a concrete. That's my mission. I'll find a concrete blonde shirt. Um, and then I'm gonna take a break on Monday, and then out in an hour or two, I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna sell. I've got some cool like dashboard confessional CDs, movies, like and still sell the shirts because I'll have them, with me, but also bring in some music memorabilia because I love having this kind of like this is an old REM, just a poster, promo poster. I love finding stuff like this and bringing it. So yeah, so and I have someone was asking talking to me last year, and I have a an autographed erasure CD for sale because they said they lost all like their music memorabilia stuff. So I kind of want to do so that's gonna hopefully be my pattern to start building, some people following so I can sell some of this stuff. I want to see it, Taylor. Check it out. Wait, did you see these or did you mention that? Just I have these are from These are from a company that made them. They're like records. As you can see, they're even like, I don't know if you hear that, but they're like records, but you hang them on the wall. So this company did these promos. So, and they came in this like, what company did it? I don't know, some company, and it came in one of these. So I was just like, yeah, who doesn't love Taylor? Come on. I mean, that's one thing is like I am not snobby if I could run one of these if anyone's interested in the Taylor. I was just gonna run them at five each. Um I sold them on I had another auction platform that I was doing and I sold them for like 25, but yeah. Well, that's what it's kind of like I always said good music is good music. So if it's good, it's it's good. I'm not a snobby like that. I used to be called when I was younger, I was called a music snob by someone. I could take it, but yeah. Well, you have I'm trying to think of what size are you looking for? Because I'm trying to think I could do you a bundle because that way at least you could get your money's worth out of the box, for $4 more you could get um I could put it like I said, I could fill up the oversized a bit like an XL. Yeah. No, most of these, because that's what I would do. I mean, it's funny because when we were younger, like the early 90s, it was all oversized. Yeah, it was oversized for the most part. And then when I got into my late 20s. Then it was fitted. So all of the band t-shirts that I got from the bands that would be, they're all like baby tees. And I was like, man, why didn't I ask for bigger ones? That's what I'm wondering if I, that sucks. I do have this, is a great shirt. I can't, obviously, I couldn't do it at 5, but this is a great tour shirt. This is a really nice. This is a really nice one. I like this because the fit on this is an extra large. It's nicely faded. It's perfect. I mean, it's just the perfect comfy big shirt. So I do have other um shirts. Yeah. I will definitely next week I'll put the ones that I know, um yeah, like unisex. Yeah, most of them I'm trying to, because you don't, so like this is, I'm just gonna rate off some names just in case. No, that's another one. Oh my god, try to get a whole, like an original whole. I can't unless you want to spend like 450. But I can get, I do try to find like the second market. So Doom City, I recognize that name. The shirts, I know, right? I give most of my shirts except for some, like I said, some of these, the Mastodon shirts, the Converge shirts, some of the hardcore shirts, that I saved those. And but she took most of all my, like my good emo stuff. But I have like $5, so this is this would be, yeah, this would probably just be a boxy, like a boxy medium maybe. So this is a boxy medium. All these shirts I'm showing you guys are $5. So just let me um kind of walk through these, and if you want me to stop. This is for my nephew, little Uzi Vert. I bought that for him thinking that he's gonna want it, and he didn't want it. I've got this Rammstein shirt. This would fit like, this would definitely fit like a medium for a man, like a large for a woman. Yeah, this would be a large. This is $5. This is a nice basic tee. It's just, didn't you get the other Nirvana? This is a nice 2X, I think. It's nice and clean. It's a 1X, but it's just a nice clean tee. I'm gonna run it. Yeah. We're gonna run this one here. Use a nice clean Nirvana tee, $5. Just a 1X is the size, so it's a nice big t-shirt. Nice staple, as they would be, staple. I think I like, oh, I ran it. I thought I ran it too fast. $5 for the Nirvana. Oops. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. I think that I think I have it bookmarked for 11:30. Does anybody want me to go through is interested in looking like some of the music memorabilia, the tapes and the posters and that kind of stuff? Run the Cure shirt. Yeah, that's one thing. I had a store and I couldn't keep the Cure in. This is a couple years ago, and it was like all of the like the teens and tweens, man, they love the Cure. Oh, I should have shortened the time. This is the Cure. This is a nice, it's a boxy fit, so if you put like a little tank underneath or something, but it's nice. It's wide, more like a large. These shirt sizes are so goofy sometimes. This is $5. On my other show, if you make a purchase, I put in a free gift. Free gift. So You'll get your free gift. I like to wear them over longer sleeves. Yeah, that's what this one would be perfect for because it's that boxy, it's kind of boxy short, but it's not like long and thin. But yeah, no, thank you very much. I'll throw some stuff in there for you. And yeah, just bookmark and check me out and remind me. Put some names. I think there's a way to message me or something, but put some names of some girl rockers or girl bands. I would always have like a Bikini Kill, like Kathleen Hanna. Um Hole is one thing I remember I'd love to find. I do have that Garbage shirt if anyone's interested. Um which is an '05 shirt. It's a tour shirt, so it's a great shirt. Yeah, so I can remind me because that would be cool to do just like a girls, like girls of rock, girls of punk, girls of whatever, name it something, and just have like really be so fun. L7, Babes of Toil. Yeah, that'd be. I have to go like watch. I'm sure somewhere on the internet there's like an old one, 120 minutes and just watch and just take notes. you know I have a really great I don't know if you like churches, but I have a really nice big comfy um extra large churches shirt, which is from one of the shows. um and yeah, that's it. I was going to run a churches shirt. If you're interested in one of those, I could do. Oh, my connection is poor. Did I lose everybody? Well, it said my connection was poor. But oh, you're okay. Yeah, cool. Churches. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if I could use this more. Churches Bounty. You should, yeah, Churches is great. The vocalists, they're from Scotland? I think Scotland. They're from Tiny and have you listened to Wet Leg yet? They're like kind of like not emo, indie rock darlings now. But if you just listen to the first record, definitely try Wet Leg, listen to Churches. I like all the, I'm just classic. I like. No, 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 no. For no, no, no. For so long I would only just listen to, like, I didn't want to know any new stuff because I was like, I just want to listen to this. And I would just when I would go to listen to music, I just didn't have time for any new stuff. So, um yeah, but yeah, that's like because well, and I'm saying new stuff where Churches is like I'm talking about the records are like I don't know, probably 10 years old or something. But yeah, she's got a really cool voice. The vibe's cool. It's like kind of it's dancey. She did a collab with Haley Williams, and that is what you should try to find because that song is amazing. Yeah, that Haley Williams collab with Churches, that's what really sealed the deal. I just love that song. I love it. Um, this record, Abides record. Hey, what's up? Are you looking for something special? I've been just gabbing. Oh, you're in Nashville? Yeah, she's pretty if I ever got there, that's the way I'd want to do it. Like as far as a singer and stuff like that, because I used to sing with like a heavy band, so it's like picture Tool with like a Haley Williams, but I wasn't that good. But like Tool with and mix that and I just love that kind of mix of the heavy and the melodic. But yeah, she's just done it right. Her new stuff, I love the way that they didn't push her off into the and no offense to Taylor Swift, but like you know, they didn't get her out of the band thing and push her into just being a pop star, because I just so much more respect with her just being holding to her roots, and even starting out, you know, starting out with like kind of uh keeping with her band, you know. So yeah, love it. Um so yeah. Hey guys, welcome in. We are just talking some music trivia. No, we're talking some music, old 120 minutes. When indie rock, when it was alternative. The Mastodon hoodie is, if you buy the Mastodon hoodie, you have to pay a cent more just because it was from them. Um, they did a show for me. I was doing some. This is a medium, but it fits more like it's a medium. But like I said, I still wear it, but it fits more like, I would say, like a lean large. I can measure it too. I've got a tape measure in my pocket if you want me to measure it. Pit to pit, pit to pit. Back then, I admit, yeah, Mastodon. That was a special time in my life. So pit to pit on this Mastodon is 23 inches. No problem. Pearly Baker, I'll remember your name. Oh, I have CC Goldie. I have some 2X's in um, I was trying to think of some. Were you like metal or like new metal? Not new metal, but what, progressive metal? Oh, I'm back by myself. Somebody's here. Hi, Brian Boone. 76. Was that the year you were born? We were just talking about music that we grew up on. 120 minutes if you're into alternative, because that's kind of where I'm at. I've got some classic 90s and early 2000s indie punk and alternative and metal. So I got some metal classics, and then I've got some like collector's pieces up at the top. So you you guide me. I'm gonna do another show later tonight that's gonna have some music memorabilia. So and this will be every Monday. So just, oh, did she buy this one? No, she didn't buy this one. Where is, What size is this? Oh, this is smaller. Hi, Christopher. That's a cool name. Do you like Kiss shirts? Do you want to see a long sleeve Kiss shirt? Or is it mean something else? I always like figuring out what these names mean. 77. I was asked that year. Was that the year you were born in? Yes, no. I've got some posters and some records that I'm going to do at the later hour. 1977, I saw Kiss. Nice. What size are you? You want a Kiss shirt? Is that what you're looking for? A nice long, I've got a really, really cool, nice long sleeve. You were born in 68? I'm trying to, because I was thinking you were born in 77. Oh, you saw Kiss on 7. Okay. Do you want to look at the Kiss shirt? I am all about it because I love its long sleeves and it's hard to find if you really don't find long sleeve ones. Posters. I have posters that I have it's going to be random, but I have this old perfect condition Santana poster. I have some 7 inches. I'm gonna start running music memorabilia at the second hour. So the show after this is usually about 11. I've got some movies and some promo. Like I've got some cool promo posters. So this is an REM promo poster. Jerseys. Jerseys, no. Long sleeve, yes. Jersey, no. I do have a baby one. If you have a little kid, I've got a little kid. Um, what is this? Some like odds and ends of music memorabilia. I'm gonna start pulling in some of those. I sold a really great gold record from Jimi Hendrix a while ago. It was awesome. So I'm interested in combining the two, the music memorabilia and the shirts, because I'm not doing like all band like t-shirts. I'm just doing band shirts. I do have some jerseys, but they're smaller. I got some small jerseys. This is a great jersey if you like heavy music. It's a little small though. This used to be mine. This is Darkest Hour. This is their first album. I'd have to measure it for you though. I don't know if it's like you like just like metal, glam metal, hard metal, dark metal, um, metal now that used to be hardcore, like Converge or Darkest Hour. Um, I've got, like I said, I'll show off those 7 inches and the other posters and stuff. I gotta find that Kiss shirt. I gotta get more Kiss shirts because I do have a lot of people ask for them. It's gotta look pretty long sleeves. I got Ghost, if you're into that kind of metal. Is that metal? This is I don't know if he's still here, but this is the large. This is the Kiss shirt that I have. It's large. It's like a large, more like an extra large if you're gonna want to wear it big. It is an extra large, but it's a long sleeve, and I love that. It's a long sleeve, and it's back hit. Beatles or George Harrison? Yes, I do. Um, I had, oh, it's not George, I forgot, it's not George Harrison. But I have Beatles. So I have this 7-inch. This is, it's in great condition. This is obviously Ringo Starr. So I have this, but I also have, well, I have this Eric Clapton. This isn't Beatles. I do have some more Beatles songbooks, and I have Beatles magazines. So I was gonna put together and advertise the like music memorabilia. Like I've got some really cool sheet music from the 80s. I've got some advertising flats. I do have this really cool Beatles thing. Are you still here? Because it's something that's really kind of rare. So hold on 1 minute. Have you ever seen the Beatles book that's this big? It's so cool. It's just okay. Let me show it to you because like I said, I used to do. Let me go grab it. No. I have that little Beatles book somewhere. The what? There was a little Beatles book. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Somebody's interested in it. I don't know where I did with it. Oh. I just had it here for so long. I know. I wasn't doing it. It's there. Makes the phone get back to me. Thanks, my dear. Okay. I think I put it there actually. Yeah. I tried to put it away so I can. This is basically what you gotta do. You just gotta hang on there and watch people come in and just tell them. I can shut the door if you want. Well, that's all right. I've got my earbuds in. All right. Are you still here? This is so cool. So I bought this Beatles lot, and in it came this. And it's just the coolest, like, little, because it's actually, I don't know if you can read it or see it, but it's actually a book, but it's like the smallest little Beatles book. And I just see for a collector, it's just so cool. It was such a great little thing. So, see, it's like that big. But I bought, yeah, isn't that cool? So, I think that if you, like I said, if you, I'm just on the stuff that I don't have listed, I'm just kind of taking offers. I think fair price listed. I think in on eBay because I couldn't find this forever. So I thought, whoa, I've got like this really rare thing, and I think I finally found it. So I'll probably see half a retail, probably 30. So, and if you wanted, if you like records, then I could do I'll throw in the 7-inch with it if you do 30 for the book. But like I said, it's a good price because it's very hard. It's really rare, and I believe that they sold. That I couldn't find it even on eBay forever. So, but for both, I do 30. So I've got them if you want them. You're the only person I've ever showed it to, because I'm trying to get my collection back together. Because I was doing, yeah, it's in good shape too. I don't even know who made it. Well, it says, I'm trying to find a year on it. Shooting Star. This book introduces the Beatles as individuals and highlights their achievements as one of the most successful musical groups in history. That's what it says. I don't know who made this. This is so weird. Like even that, they used like an old photograph there. It's cool. So, but I do have some more magazines and stuff like that. Um, but I'm going to advertise and try to, hey there, hey there. I'm going to try to make sure that I get really cool stuff for the second half of my Monday, my rock day, my Monday rock day. I gotta think of a good, like, I don't know, collectors of dis and I like it. So anyways, yeah, I got this if you change your mind, if you're interested. There's that. Like I said, I've got some cool sheet music. I've got some flats. I've got it. That one's a cool Lemonheads flat up there. I have a couple records here and there, but it's definitely not going to be like a record focus. Sometimes when you get like a lot of something, then you'll get a record here or there. Because I got like this, I don't know what to do. Well, obviously I know I was auctioning it off, but like I somehow got this brand, well, it's not new, 1978 Alice Cooper record that's perfect condition, but there's no gatefold for it. So that's interesting. And so I just got a couple, like I said, a couple records, a couple some cool sheet music. I did have the Beatles sheet music, but that I don't have anymore. I've got some music, movies, that kind of thing. So that's gonna be, I'm gonna kind of hype that to start doing that on Mondays at 11-ish. It's in the 11 hour. So hello Ryan, hello collector. We're just talking about the Beatles. I was showing them some little Beatles memorabilia I have that'll be sold on the second half of my shows. Or if you can't make it, just we can talk. And we're going through $5 shirts. So if you are interested in indie hard rock, I've said it so many times, sorry. Metal, hardcore, punk rock, that kind of stuff. All music. It's all music here. Only and always all music shows. So if you tell me what kinds of Kawan Cow. I can't say those names. I'm sorry. So I've got some heavy metal. We got some old indie music. I'll start running some $5 shirts, some shirts you won't find anywhere else. That's for sure. So I've got this extra large Chiro shirt. We are going to just do $5 on indie shirts. Sorry, I gotta do another one. That one's sold. We're gonna start the auction. Oops. I'm just gonna start auctioning some of these off. So we've got this nice extra large shirt. It's got the back kit on it. Cool band. Nice indie shirt. This is probably, I don't know how old this is, probably 10 years old. Only $5 for these t-shirts. I'm also doing shipping, not prorated shipping, but discounted shipping. So if you get a bundle of $5 shirts, you can put it in a box for $9.21 and you won't be charged any more than that. So, sorry. Okay. So we're just running some indie rock and metal band shirts. This is nice. I don't think it's ever been worn. It's definitely not a medium. It's more like a large. This is a Kraftwerk shirt. Kraftwerk. And it's definitely a large. only $5, $5 for some cool vintage indie and hardcore and metal. So if that is your flavor, stay tuned. This is such an obscure band too. But I think for the right person, it'd be awesome. So I've got 2 ghost shirts here. I've got 1 large, but this one is kind of boxy. So this like seems like more like a woman's large. But I can measure anything. I've got some ghost t-shirts. Well, I'm just gonna run them both and you can pick. So this one or this one for $5. These were most likely from from a show, and you know these were like, is either one's meant? Yeah, this one's men's fit for sure. This is a large. Do you know? Do you You're talking about per and pose? Oh, okay. Which one did you want? This one? This would definitely be the larger one. Yeah, that one. See, this one is, I think, is more because this is a large, but this is like it's boxy. You know, it's wide, but it's short. Where this one is like it's like the same width, but see, I don't know if you can see that. See the difference? It's like longer. So you want this one for sure, I believe. Anyone else want me to run the other one? Oh, okay. I don't think. All right, let me see here. I think is there a way to copy, like, because I ran out of $5 ones. Well, that's kind of dumb. All right. I just got to put it up there. I have the other ones are all at 10. These are 3. Just 1 minute and I'll run the other one. Okay. I just hate when you have to like make a whole new thing just for a shirt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 6. Individual. We're gonna start these at 5. Sudden death. Shipping. 4 to 7 ounces. Publish. Pin it. Okay. It says something funny. I just wrote something in there, but this is what you're gonna get. Oh no. This one. This one. This says it's a large, but we're bidding on this ghost shirt for $5. This ghost shirt is running now for 5. It's a large. I've got everything on sudden death, so we can probably go pretty quick. But I really appreciate. With every purchase, you're gonna get a gift. Thank you so much. These are great shirts too. I was surprised they weren't going. Yeah, you probably have to make a new listing. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Ghost is usually so hard to get. Yeah, and I had 2 of them just sitting here. So just so you guys know, and so you guys can, so I'm obviously new here. This is my second t-shirt show, and I'm all music, and I know all music. I mean, like, so it's kind of like I'm focused in like 80s, 90s, and early 2000s kind of alt rock, metal, hardcore, indie rock, pop punk, and those are kind of like my specialties. I grew up in Chicago. I was very active in the music scene, and I just love music. So, oh, nice. So, just I want this to kind of be like I'm always going to be here Mondays. Mondays, I put 7:45. So, like Mondays, and then I'm going to go into I have a later show, but it's going to be more. I'm gonna if you changed your mind and you thought about something and you wanted me to show you a shirt, that's cool. But I'm also going to bring in. I'm going to do some kind of rare, obscure music memorabilia. So like weird posters, movies from. I've got like oh, what do you call it? I've been on here too long. So like this kind of stuff I didn't list it because I just grabbing it out, but I've got like flats from old 90s bands. I've got two versions of Pink Floyd The Wall. I've got some random Taylor Swift, like these are decor pieces from Taylor Swift. They're like records, but you hang them on the wall. So that's going to be the show tonight. And like I said, hopefully I can get like that rep on here to kind of be all music. And because I know you guys are out there and just bring in some cool bands that are kind of hard to find. So I have some bands that like these, I have more collector's tees. So this is like an '05 Depeche Mode. I've got some obscure bands that you won't see anybody else bringing. Like this is Darkest Hour, which ended up being a really great metal band now. Back in the day, they were hardcore, and this was my shirt. Um, so this is like kind of a rare Darkest Hour shirt. I've got some old, if people like the older hardcore bands, this is Agnostic Front. That's a tour shirt. So I definitely like my hardcore metal. And so, anyways, that's just a little bit about me and the show that's going to be every Monday. And I'm doing this now sitting because before I was standing, it was so ITM. You have to something the I don't know what's ITM. Nice. ITM. Tell me what Texas Auto. Hi. I've had like three people from Texas, and I'm from Texas. I'm in Austin right now. In this moment, I have not. I do not know that. And plus, I'm taking always taking cues if you tell me I'm from Fort Hood. Oh yeah. We should do a Texas show once. H Town. Yeah. Hillbilly, welcome. Welcome. If you like 90s and early 2000s punk, hardcore, and metal, you're in the right place. And it'll always be this. There's no you know, other t-shirts or other stuff. We're just hardcore music fans. Right here. Hardcore music fans. Okay, I got distracted. Well, welcome, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I'm going to be here Mondays, and I've got very kind of obscure and awesome punk, indie, hardcore band tees. And I have some, if you're interested in some collector's pieces, I've got the collector's that Misfits. I've got a really awesome 80s Jimi Hendrix shirt that has X's on it, which I think is so cool because it almost looks like a straight edge shirt from the back, but it's like three big red X's and it says Hendrix. It's just such a cool shirt. And then I'm going to do some music memorabilia later. So if anybody wants some, I've got some punk. We've got a cool Incubus shirt for 420 if anybody's into that. I've got I think this fits more like this is more like a woman's shirt. So this is another metal band. I've got Meshuggah. This is kind of obscure. indie, some early indie rock. I got some Blue October, Ronstein. I did a Ministry. They're from Chicago, and I'm from Chicago. But I've got an extra large Slipknot shirt, and I've got a CD that I'll give away with it if you want it. Looks new. I've got an Arctic Monkeys tour shirt. So yeah, just welcome guys in. I just kind of run shirts right now, $5. And if you want like something more a little bit collectors, long collectors lines, then just let me know. I've got some stuff up here. We've got a Reagan Youth shirt. I've got the Mastodon hoodie. This was mine. I've got a Stooges shirt. I've got the jacket in the back. And we got some Misfits. So thank you. And let's just keep running some shirts. And like I said, we'll have some. If anyone's interested in those 7 inches, I'll run those 7 inches. Yeah, oops, I don't want to do that one. I want this one. Okay, so we're gonna run this. We'll put these together. This is kind of an obscure punk. I'll do a bundle. We'll do sudden death on this one. Let's do a bundle of this kind of obscure. This is, oh, it's running. You're gonna get the anti-flag shirt. This is a large anti-flag shirt, and you're gonna get the Amberetta punk shirt. These are both punk bands from the 90s. If you want me to rerun that, I goofed. But I'll start doing some bundles if you guys are interested for $5. You want to see the Misfit shirt? Oh, sorry. I hit the fan. Oh my goodness. Okay. This Misfit shirt is badass. It is perfect condition, except I found today, it has a pinhole right there. There's a little pinhole here. This is on a Bay Island tag. I'm assuming if you try to look up, were those last ones men's large? Yes. If you try to look up, I try to look up this image, I can't find it. I think this is a rare piece. I was just asking, I was trying to get around, I was trying to take offers, is what I'm saying. Because I've seen some shirts go for some crazy money, but I don't know. If you are into Misfits, let me know what you think about that shirt. The anti-flag, this is a large, and the Amberetta is a small, but I can put a large in if you want another punk band shirt. We could do a large. I'm just looking for something that's not indie. I've got My Chemical Romance shirt. Mac Miller. I think that I think another large. I'm just looking for. I've got Jane's Addiction. These are some of the ones that are not $5. I got a Slayer. These are all pretty big too. The Slayer, Beastie Boys, Jane's Addiction, Converge. I got 2 really great Converge shirts. I've got the Agnostic Front. I'll think of something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I could throw in there for you. Interested in the My Chemical Romance, Slayer, Slipknot, Anti-Flag. Okay. The Slayer one is here. It's a nice piece. It is a large. So we've got this one. We got a large on that. Like I said, this is the anti-flag one. I'll put that over there. What else did you say? You found it online? It's not, yeah. What did who like? Is it for sale or just yeah? Give me some. You can even message me, Mothman. Just tell me a little bit more about it because, like I said, I couldn't find it anywhere. So I figured it was a bootleg of some sort, but it must be a really limited run on that bootleg. The Slipknot. The Slipknot one is red. It's double sided. Uh, First of all, um, Per and Pros. Are you a reseller? I think you are a reseller. This is the Slipknot. It's two-sided, so it's a steel with this. Do you want me to run the Slipknot? It's a extra. It looks like an extra large. I don't think this thing has ever been worn. It's just been kind of sitting here. It's the Iowa shirt. I'm gonna run it. $5 for this. Is this shirt? You can't go wrong on it. $5 for the Slipknot double-sided extra large. We're running this now. Slipknot Iowa double-sided extra large shirt. It's clean. Like I said, I don't think anybody's worn this shirt. Cool, thank you. I'll put it with your bundle, and you should, like I said, we fill that too. I'll fill that box up, and you won't have your shipping will be like $5 or $9. Won't be any more than $9. We could definitely make a deal on the MCR one was my daughter's, and it's small. Most of the stuff that was ours was because it was from a couple years ago or years ago. This one, you definitely there's money in it if you're a reseller. I'm just trying to find it. I had these all organized. I decided to sit for a show instead of standing there. Here it is. It's a cool one. I think comps are good on this. It's from what 90 or 2000 something. It's a small though. I would say. Actually, it's not a small. It's more like a medium. But it's one thing that's nice is it's long. So, but it's got some spotties on it. It's got a bleach spot. Can you see that? So you got the My Chemical Romance one, and then I think that I'll go ahead and run this. This one it's nice and long, so it kind of, but I would say a small guy's, but more like a medium women's. I'm pretty sure. Oh. This one, I'm running this now. This is the My Chemical Romance one. I would say that this one's when years, probably 15 years old. It is a probably medium guys, large girls, because it's got some nice length to it. It's not tiny. It's a good deal for this shirt. I just don't wanna. I kind of just don't want to mess with it anymore. I want to get new inventory. I'm sick of looking at this stuff. Is kind of like the deal here. But yeah, I got this for her when she's in college now. I got this for when she's in middle school. Old one. I don't know. All you people from Texas, are you dying from these allergies or what? I'm just like, it's nuts. This weather, it's killing me. Okay, Mothman's gonna give me some cool. Let's see. I am butt books. Oh, these are for me and my husband. Oh, cool. Yeah, the MCR any 3XL. The I missed all this. I wonder why I didn't. Yes, I am a seller on here. If you have any questions at all, cool. Actually, I own that exact shirt. Any 3XL. But now I'm from Tech. The allergies are terrible here. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I feel bad. Like I'm blowing my, or like wiping my nose in front of people, but I'm like trying to like scoot over. No. Um, I think the 3XLs, I think the biggest shirts I have, or is I have like a new Jimi Hendrix shirt that would be in a 3X. And I have a AOD 417. Do you have any affinity or do you like Pink Floyd at all? Because I can make you a really great deal on a Pink Floyd. That's rare, and uh I think the comps on it were at one time at like $90 or something. So AOD, let me know if you like Pink Floyd at all or Jimi Hendrix. Those are kind of like 3X. Yeah, I understand. Um it's kind of like when you get that when I need to the measurements, because they've got some shirts that um they say like 2X. Like I've got this this is an Iron Maiden shirt, and this definitely to me, it would be something like I'd have to measure. No, you didn't. You did. I was gonna throw something in with the Anti-Flag shirt, but I'll find something for you. So let me run the Anti-Flag shirt real quick. This is a nice size. Let me run this real quick. Okay, this is for the Anti-Flag shirt. And I'll find since you got a box per is it pros? Um since you got a box made, like I said, I'll throw something in there. I've got a shirt or something that I could put in there. I like it because when then I know like kind of the style and like what you guys like, and then that way I could put shit in there, Because join, that's cool. Yeah, this is yours. You got your pile, and I went through like some of my old stuff. Like I have found a bunch of like old band stickers from the '90s, and um, so I know I've got some cool stuff I could throw in. No problem. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, just hopefully we could get like the word out, and I'm hoping I'm not like on someone like a big resellers day, because I was thinking Monday, this kind of like Monday night ish, and do some really great like this genre music, and just do real music focused. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that at least people will give me a chance. Oh, thank you. That'd be great. Yeah. I'm hoping that, yeah, I think it'd probably be like the older folk that can really find those niche like shirts that were the bands are awesome. Cause I really do for the most part like, yeah. And well, I went and I tried to I promoted myself on I always want to say Dusted, but it's not Dusted. What the heck is their name? That really big band shop. they did this challenge, which was really cool. Per and post, did you see? I have a really great um, old Jimi Hendrix shirt from the 80s, and it's single stitch. It's really, really cool. So if anyone's looking for something like old, I've got a couple things. For the Jimi Hendrix, to be honest, I was 125. And it's just, I got to show you the back though, because if you appreciate like kind of punk and stuff, it looks kind of punk rock. Oh, I forgot it's on this big one. Here. Whoa, I keep hitting the stupid. Okay, check this out. So I got this from a collector, but so you see this, how it's kind of bold, like it's not like his other shirts. And then look at the back. I just love that. How it's just like Hendrix with the big X. It's not all fussy and stuff and like all like hippie-ish, not saying, but it is a single stitch shirt. And this is from the 80s. So this is a pretty badass shirt. But this is my favorite. I just love that back. Because like I said, it looks like kind of like, like straight edge or something. I don't know. It's just that bold graphic is so cool. I'm gonna hit the fan again. But I had like I said, I'm trying to collect music memorabilia for the second show tonight. And let's see. Sorry, I gotta back up for a minute. Okay. We need some real old bands. Just how much you asking? I'm always into metal and hardcore shirts and niche bands. Perfect. Doom City, hello again. I would bin collector pieces so you can still get those easy sales in the back. Yes. I don't know what happened, but all of my buy it nows, like they didn't transfer over from the other one, so it's cool. I was like straight into middle school back in the day, so it's funny. This mess is continuing me to words. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have I don't know if you know, I have the band H2O, and I have this really cool license plate that has H2O on it. And I think I still have some. I have a really thrash Gorilla Biscuit shirt from back in the day. It was mine. But look at this. Check this shirt out. It's crazy. Look at that. I don't know what the hell. Like, it's not dry rot, I don't think, because it's not like it won't rip again. But I don't know what the hell happened to it. It's like all fucked. Moss. I don't know. Why would they just choose this one though? Look at that. It's crazy looking. I was almost thinking, I'm like, because I've never wear it anymore. And I was thinking, I was like, hey, this could actually be like, this might be the style now. I'll just wear a tank top underneath it. But that's the old one. I'm trying to think. Straight edge, probably. I have the agnostic front shirt, but that's not straight edge. I don't think I have it. I have. I know I have some Sick of It All. I have a really great Sick of yeah, right. A swimsuit cover up. There was a shirt, it was like just a Nirvana shirt. You know how sometimes you get like just extra stuff when you're buying one thing. So I was just like, yeah, this would make a great swimsuit cover up. This would be perfect. But yeah, this one, did you see this one? This one, I was just like, I'm gonna find the right buyer for this, because someone said like I said, I couldn't find it anywhere, and they said they might found it, but they just and I've got uh some older pieces, that like some jackets, like button up jackets. I've got the independent jacket, but I also have my jackets, which are large. I have a Sick of It All one. I have a um what was the other? I've got Mastodon zipper up hoodie. This is just kind of stuff that I kind of acquired through my times as, seeing bands and stuff like that. But it's 10 o'clock. I think that, yeah, Misfits is popular. Well, thanks, guys. I'm going to take a break here for probably about an hour. And then I'm coming back and I'm going to try to sell some. I've got I'm going to sell some more t-shirts, but I'm also going to try to go through these music memorabilia pieces. You'll be able to get some cool 7 inches for $3, some records for a couple bucks. I don't have a lot of money in them, but I just definitely want to get some cool things over there. So, oh, definitely I will. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, this is my second show with shirts, so um I'm just excited to just meet people and just kind of be part of the community. So awesome. All right, yeah. Peace, guys. I'll see you later, and I'll be back on around a little after 11 with some more band and music memorabilia. I can create a raid with 2 people. Oh my god.